Hey, what's up? JB Webb back with you here, Reggae on the Block. I got a popular local guy who I've been actually interested in speaking with for a while, Savi Fernandez. Welcome, buddy. How you doing?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, man.
Awesome,
I'm stoked to meet you here. I've heard your music before. It's great stuff. I love your origin story. We spoke with Mike Pinto. Kind of started out solo, working with other groups.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I want to hear first is kind of a little bit about your origins. How'd you start getting into music, and then how'd you kind of get your current band and current lineup together?
All right, well, it all started off when I was in the womb, No, actually, my father, he was a blues guitarist.
Oh, really?
As a kid, he'd jam out here and there. Then one day I just found a little interest in the blues music, and that's kind of where I get most of my influences from.
Okay.
From blues, I started listening to reggae, and I realized how great of power that was, and how music just can change people in the better. So yeah, I picked up the guitar from my father, taught me a little bit, taught myself, and then built up my way. Started playing little solo acts here and there downtown Orlando.
Yeah.
And from there, I started forming groups. Some worked out, some didn't, and then now here I am.
Yeah,
Reggae on the Block.
And that is cool because, like you said, if you're heavily blues influenced, but you've got reggae kind of components in there. You've got the horn, you've got the bass, you've got you on guitar. Who's in your band? It's you, Christian
Ryan. I got Anthony Diaz and Curtis today.
Okay.
But, my band is actually on tour with another group because we took a little. We just came back from Costa Rica about a month ago.
How was that?
It was amazing. We played a festival called Best Fest. And
okay.
Actually, some of the bands out here are on.
We're there.
Oh, Hold It Boy.
Okay, yeah, they're from the Caribbean, right?
Yes, exactly. Or Costa.
The Costa.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so much for geography, I guess. So tell me a little bit. We've been talking to a lot of people, and we've been trying to, traveling musicians often have stories. So you could think about a good story, maybe something crazy that happened.
Something crazy.
And then in the meanwhile, you think about that.
Yeah,
but in the meanwhile,
there is one,
you got something already?
Yeah, there is something.
Okay, all right, lay it on me. What do you got?
So
tell me a story, Papa.
So I played Costa Rica last year.
Okay.
And I did it on my own. I just decided to go and play the festival, and I formed a band out there and just started jam. I ended up playing 17 sets with with all kinds of musicians. This year, I decided to bring my band out. So we get out there, and the first thing that happens is when we get out from the airport, there's like 20 taxi cab drivers out there, and they're just like, no, me, pick me. And then it just looks super sketch. There's just like regular cars, and there's like tape just written like taxi. You're like, you don't know what is going on, right? And so this guy's like, here, let me help you bring your things. He starts grabbing our stuff. We're super sketched out. Anyways, we go with this one guy. We don't even get 20 feet, and a cop pulls us over. And we're super sketched. We're thinking this guy is just robbing people, and they found him. But it turns out is that guy just privately does it on his own. And you're not allowed to go in that sector, and you'll be fined for a lot of money.
Oh, you?
Yeah, no, the taxi.
Oh, the guy.
The taxi cab driver. But I thought we were getting robbed or something crazy.
Right, you're abducted, never seen again.
I know how to speak Spanish, and my boys are... all I know is English, and so they're freaking out more than I am. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
I ended up walking out there and talking to the police officers, hey, what's going on? Are these guys legit? And that? And it just turns out they were trying to give him a fine. And it's funny, I ended up getting them out of the fine by talking to the police officers. So I got him out of a $200 fine, and the guy ended up being a really cool dude. And
Silver tongue Savi on the streets.
Yeah, man, on the streets, from the streets to the stage.
On the streets to the stage. He takes his silver tongue with him wherever he goes. So listen, so tell me, it's Reggae on the Block. What we're asking a lot of people, a lot of musicians, is about the growth of reggae over the course of, let's say the last 20 years. What kind of part could you say, especially with an event like this? Have you kind of seen in your career the whole people embracing what's called reggae a little bit more, or give me your thoughts or feedback on that?
Well, actually, yeah, I've been seeing a lot more acceptance in the community as far as reggae music and. As far as the culture and obviously it started off from Jamaica and black culture, but now it's great that everybody all around the world is starting to accept that fact that the world is changing, and reggae music is a movement, and it's positivity.
Yeah.
And so that's something that everybody can relate to. Everybody can relate to the struggles and everything that goes on in your day to day. And now, when you listen to that kind of music, you just feel at ease and you feel irie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel it's gone a long way for sure, especially, in our time of day, and how people are able to use music and portray all our hardships and stuff like that. And bring it out, to the light.
Yeah. No, and that's good feedback, because there's no boundaries when it comes to what people call reggae, because they can mix it with rock, they can mix it with jazz, they can mix it with anything. So it's like this ingredient that can go, and you could cook with it with anything. So so that's cool to hear that you have that experience, as well. How old are you, man?
I'm 26.
Yeah, you're a young guy, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of musical influences? You said you started out with blues. What other kind of musical influences do you have personally?
Well,
besides your dad, right?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, my pops is right over there.
There he is. All right.
Hey, Pops, say what's up. Say hello.
Hello.
He came out today. Hey. What a good guy. This guy.
There we go. Come on and sit down. You want to be on our show?
Come on, sit down.
Come on, sit down next to. You can be the voice of the banana. So we were asking him about musical influences. So give me an idea of some of the people
it would be like mornings where my father would be cooking breakfast, and he'd be playing the Doors and the Beatles and Bob Marley. And Bob Marley was one that hit really hard to me. Like, I just remember as a little kid just singing Bob tunes, and like that was something that really
because that's a real easy rhythm, right?
Yeah,
and you're like boom, boom, boom.
The Doors, Doors and Windows. But yeah, anyways, like then as an adolescent, I started getting into ska and that kind of stuff, and a little bit of punk. Yeah. And then I grew up, and then I just got into roots music, roots reggae. Yeah. And funk. Like, that's kind of what I love. Yeah. That's what I do today.
So tell me a little about the banana.
Well, the banana, it's kind of a funny story. My girlfriend actually, they found this. And they named it Banana Savi.
Banana
Say
Savi.
hello, Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
She's over there.
She's over there, guys. So what do you have to say, Banana Savi?
I don't have nothing to say.
Well, he wants to get out of the sun. He doesn't want to get skin spots like me and all that. Yeah.
So we introduced him to the band. Yeah. And he plays the congas.
So and he just hangs out with you.
Yes.
He looks like Bobby Public or Junkie Rush, right? Yeah. Hey, what's up? I like that. So I like. Yeah. No. So that's cool. So so just kind of say, hey, this is our vibe. We're a banana with dreadlocks.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Savi Fernandez, the super talented Orlando native.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Florida native. We're here at Reggae on the Block, speaking with many of the talented musicians that come through here. Savi, what is the best way for people to get connected with your music? You got a website up, or what's the best way? What's the best
pretty
way?
Simple, SaviFernandez.com, SAVI Fernandez.com, and from there you can link
links
with our
to
Facebook, all that good stuff. Cool. Yes. Well, iTunes. What
do you see in kind of closing? What do you see kind of for the future of reggae music and your style of music? You see more infusions of maybe
more infusion, yes.
Yeah, much more infusion coming.
Yeah, I mean definitely, especially not to put it out there, but there's like a lot of white. Let's call it white boy reggae.
Yeah, sure.
And then they have Latin reggae. And all kinds of different reggae.
And with the guys from New Zealand.
Yeah, exactly.
Catch a Fire, I mean, it's amazing.
Their roots is amazing.
And you remember back in the day, what was the guy, I forget his name, I'm embarrassing myself now, but the guy who mixed the rap and the reggae with that
Gucci Banton, was it?
I think so. Okay. I think it was here.
Here. Okay.
No, he was a big guy. He was big back in the 90s. Anyway, so you see a lot more fusion coming for the music.
Yes.
What do you think about what Ziggy's doing right now? What about Ziggy Marley?
I enjoy Ziggy Marley a lot. Actually, we performed with him last year at the House of Blues. Yeah. It was a good time. I enjoy his music.
It's remarkable. Much. Yeah, I think he's remarkable. And he's doing the right thing as far as spreading the next generation. of it, right? I mean, you can never be your dad in that scenario, you know, but you can only be and do what you're doing, you know.
Exactly.
So
and he's doing it well, for sure.
So, all right, great. So, Reggae on the Block. I'm JB Webb speaking with Savi Fernandez. The banana. What's the banana's name again?
Banana Savi.
Banana Savi. And nice to meet you, Father Savi.
For me too, my friend.
Oh, cool.
Was mine.
Good to meet you. We'll be back with more. We got plenty of talented people we've been speaking with at Reggae on the Block, live from The Social. See you next time.
Peace.